Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. Here I am coming up with a small tutorial on how to model a beanbag in Blender application. So let's get started. So very first of all, let's take a plane over here for the base. So let's go into add mesh and let's take a plane over here. After taking a plane over here, let's go into this and let's give some physics, like let's give a collision over here for the plane. So let's add a collision over here. After that, for creating a beanbag, let's go into add mesh. Either you can take a cube also, or either you can go with the UV sphere also. So let's go with cube over here. Let's resize this cube over here. After resizing it, let's just push it up more over here. After that, let's go into the modify. You can go into this modifier list over here. And let's give a modifier called subdivision surface. So let's add a subdivision surface and let's add it to 5 over here and let's give apply. So once you give apply, you can see that we have converted this box into a spherical surface over here. After giving this over here, let's again go into this physics over here and let's give a cloth over here. So let's add a cloth over here. After adding this cloth over here, let's go down into that. Let's go into collisions and let's add self collision. After activating self collision, let's increase its distance and increase the object distance. So once you're done, and if you want to play, you can just play this simulation. You will see that once you play this simulation, you will see that it's going to collide down over here because it is a cloth. So as you can see over here, we have given this as a cloth. Let's go back. After that, we have one more option over here. If you want that it should bounce a bit, or you can add some pressure into it. So you have a pressure option into this. So please add a pressure over here. So we can add a pressure up to 0.8. After adding a pressure over here, now I want a feel of a bin bag over here. So what I'll be doing over here is like, I'll go into add mesh and I'll take a UV sphere. I'll push this sphere up. I'll scale a bit. After doing this stuff, let's slightly push it over here and I'll move it a bit forward and I'll press I over here and set it as location over here and click on location. So we will set up a key over here. After that, slightly push it forward over here. Just move it down over here. Again press I and click on this. So now you will see that it's going to animate it. So before that, what we'll be doing is like, I'll just go into this. Pressure, I'll keep it like this. So again go to the first frame and let's just play and see how it looks like. Okay, so we'll off the pressure for a while. Off the pressure. you can add a pressure, then only it will give you that perfect feel over here. So we can reduce this distance a bit. Okay, so I'm reducing the pressure. Wait, so what we'll do over here is like I'll just push it more further over here. I'll select this, I'll damping, I'll increase it, tension I'll increase it, off the pressure, and I'll again play it. Okay. So we also need to add the collisions over here. So also for this we'll be adding a collision over here, and now let's play. Okay, much better. Okay, see this? So once you go over here, you can add a custom volume over here, and let's just reduce the pressure. So now let's see how it looks like. So first we'll off the pressure over here. Let's off the pressure. So it happens sometimes. So select this. Let's off this pressure. Let's just play this over here. Just off it and give a bit of a pressure, and so we can just hide this spear over here, or if you want we can just increase the size of the sphere over here. Again we'll go over here, and what I'll be doing over here is like I'll just select this and I'll off this pressure. I'll again go to the top over here. I'll select this, I'll scale it. I'll just slightly scale it. Much better. So again we'll do this. Okay, much better. Then we'll stop it, and after that I'll select this part. I'll go down, I'll go into the pressure, and I'll increase this pressure like this. Perfect. So you can just off this. Definitely you can do it manually also if you want more. You can go with that accordingly. Much better. After that, let's go into the shading part. Okay, before that, once you're done with this, let's again go into this and you can apply that. Apply it. So once you apply it, then it will not work over here. Select this again. Again add subdivision surface, and let's add this and give apply. After that, if you want to make it uneven, you can go with that. Let's go into shading. Let's take a new material, and into that let's give a color to it, and also you have a sheen over here, that's for the shine. Let's give as 8 over here for this. And still, if you feel to give a bit of cloth or something, you can go with that, not a problem. If you want, you can go with that. You can again assign it. We'll keep it as it is, we won't change it for now. Alright, so let's again go back to the shading part. So if you add more subdivisions, it's definitely going to be much more heavier. Alright, let's go into shading. So again we can go over here. If you want to add some bump to it, you can easily add a bump also. A bit of roughness if you want to show, you can definitely show some kind of a roughness over here. So you can go into this and you can add some bump also if you want. You can add a bump map. After that, let's go over here and I'll add a background environment texture, and I'll go into this and I'll definitely add a HDRI over here. I'll add an HDRI and we can see that we can easily add an HDRI over here. Let's see. Let's go back to the camera over here. Let's select the camera, go into the layout, select the camera, just push it behind. It's very heavy, need to take care of it. Alright. Alright, so let's get back over here, the shading, and you can just go into rendering. Okay, before that, I'll go into this, I'll make it as cycles, and let's see the rendering. Alright, stop this, you can go into rendering, render, and render image. So here I haven't put any lights yet, so we can see the result over here. So let it render. So if you want to add some kind of roughness or bump, you can easily add it. Alright. So guys, if you have any doubts, please write it in the comment section over here. So thanks for watching this tutorial.